Again, brotherhood is not just a word, it's an action. If there is no action, the word means nothing. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. If we're not moving together, it's not brotherhood. What is quality?
The degree of essence of something or someone.
Does your brotherhood have quality to it? When they see one of you, they see who?
All of you.
One of my favorite videos is when you had the young men in line and you redefine the meaning of brotherhood. Can you break that down, please?
Woo! Okay, so yeah, so and it's so crazy. All right, so one of the years we had just different diverse boys. Like a lot of people look at my videos and they'd be like, "Oh, you're doing this for black males." I'm a black educator and I am here for my black boys, but I'm also here for my black my diversity. I'm here for my white girls and my white boys because it's just as important that they see a black male in leadership, just as important as these black males and black females see a male in leadership, black male in leadership. So we were trying to figure out like how to create this bond. And I'm a strong believer of that some students deserve a fraternal experience before they get to college. Because a lot of them are chasing.
Say that again, please.
I truly believe and I acknowledge that a lot of our boys and students deserve a fraternal experience. We have our boys in a line. I don't do the whole fraternity thing, but I've learned. It was one year we started doing this. And it's only been two years in the game that we do this process. I've been doing mentoring 7 years, but we did this process because my boys were like all over the place, squirrel. Right. So the only way they would learn is when I would put them as set. I put them in line like a fraternity, shortest to tallest. Right. And I would literally teach while they would stand with their hands behind their back, chest up, and focused. Right. Anytime they would break it, it's a problem. Right. But then I realized that's teaching them discipline. That's teaching them focus. They just needed to be standing. They needed to be by somebody that was in the same point. And I started to see the end of the line support the beginning of the line. And I started to see characteristics like that they won't see in other classes. So I would literally teach while they marching through the school.
Wow.
I would literally tell them a poem, Our Deeper Sphere, the poem from Coach Carter. Yes. It's not that we're inadequate, but it's that we're powerful beyond measure. Boys that was struggling to read.
Right.
Was doing this perfectly. That video went viral because they were celebrating themselves. It was the end of their 8th grade year and they went to the dance and I had them walk around. They was feeling themselves and then I was like, okay, what's your deepest fear? And they started walking around and our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. And please believe we broke down every line, every word, and they know what inadequate means. And before we out here showing everybody else, I'm making sure they know what every word means. That's ELA. Right. That's discipline. So I did that to build structure in my class because it was all over the place. So this video that you're talking about is they were going outside to go to set. We were about to do some activity and I had them lining up and like the boys weren't in line right. And also that day I had challenged them all to wear the same color. Wow. They were supposed to pick a color. They had picked black and blue jeans. I had boys with black hoodies. I had boys with black shirts. And then some of them had graphics that was covering all the black. And I was just like, y'all, brotherhood is an action. It's not a word. If I can't see you doing it, that means it has no meaning. So if one brother has on black and then you was like, well, whatever, I ain't got black. Y'all didn't bring him a black shirt. Yeah. Y'all didn't ask him if he needed a black shirt. Y'all didn't check on him to see if he had. That is brotherhood. Yeah. And I know it's very small. It's like, oh, somebody put it in the comments like, oh, you building a cult. No, I'm building brotherhood. And I'm teaching boys how to check on their brothers. I'm teaching humans how to check on other people.